All right, hi everybody. Welcome to Spin 30 with Molly. You can see my bike, awesome. We're almost ready to get started here, so hopefully you got a chance to read that disclaimer. And then I'm about to post the Spotify link for the class in the chat. Get that in there. All right, so Spotify link is right there, and we're about ready to get started. Although, always taking the time to pause the video at any point, taking it when you're ready, getting set, getting water, towel if you have one. I don't have one today because I'm in a different room, but it's okay. We're ready to get started. So hopping on that bike or the floor, whatever, however you're choosing to take this class today. I know I have my water all set and ready to go. Got it. When you're ready, we're gonna start that playlist in 3, 2, 1. So it should be starting off with that remix of September. This is one of my favorites. My roommate just showed it to me. So it's definitely been playing for a while now in my apartment. But just to get started, you're gonna get those legs moving. That screen will light up in front of you. You wanna hit that quick start button. Such a good remix. You're gonna see a bunch of boxes on that screen once it turns on. We only care about 2 of them. That top left corner is gonna be your RPM, that's how fast you're going. Right next to that is your level, that's how much resistance is on the bike underneath you at all times. That number can be adjusted with the knob in front of you. Turning it to the right makes it heavier, turning it to the left makes it easier. For right now, we're gonna get that RPM 90 to 100. Level is gonna go 25 to 30. That's gonna be a flat road for today. So it should feel like you're riding a bike outside just down the street. Also taking note throughout the class today, I will be calling out different ranges for the level and the RPM. It's these Friday classes, I don't know. I'll be calling out ranges for RPM and level. Feeling free to take those as you will. This is your class and your ride today, so whatever feels good to you. My ranges are simply suggestions. Right here, we're gonna add 2 gears onto that bike. Maintaining that RPM 90 to 100. Throughout the class today, I'll cue you to go into different positions on that bike. So right now we're seated in position 1. Pretty comfortable, shoulders rolled back and down. Hands light on those handlebars. Just riding nice and comfortably. Next, let's take it up to 2nd, so a quick little lift up. Maintaining a vertical posture here, pulling in with that core strength. Once again, hands light on those handlebars and pressing down on those pedals right underneath you. Finally, we'll take it all the way out to 3rd. So at the edge of those handlebars, holding on, of course. Those hips are gonna be sent back over the saddle with those knees driving forward, and you wanna make sure that chest is up and open. Keeping those airways open, we like to breathe around here. We'll spend a lot of our time out here in 3rd today, so getting a little bit used to it here. If at any point you're uncomfortable, feeling free to take it back into that saddle and just pedal out there. Once again, this ride is for you, so whatever your body's feeling at any point. And when you're ready, taking it back to the saddle. 2 more gears on, 90 to 100 on that RPM. Holding that RPM here, adding 2 more gears. Pedaling right through it. All right, coming right out of that warm up. Legs are gonna slow down to about an 84 RPM here. Adding 4 to 6 more gears on, or just to get you to a level 35 to 40 for our jumps. Just kidding, we're not doing jumps here. We're doing pushes out to third. So 35 to 40, we're gonna keep it in the saddle. I'll give you a cue. We're gonna take it out to third, hold that 84. So first round coming up here. 5 gears on. In 3, 2, 1, take it out. Holding on to that 84 out here. In 3, 2, 1, take it back. 5 gears, come on. Right back to that 84 RPM here. Five gears on right here. Getting ready to take it out to third. In 3, 2, 1, take it out. Right on that 84, find it right away. Working hard for the full 30 minutes here. A little bit longer up here, staying strong. Three, 2, 1, take it back, 5 gears off. Final round coming up. 5 to 7 gears on here for that last round. In 3, 2, 1, take it out. Holding on to that 84 here. Hips drop back over that saddle, knees driving forward. Halfway there. Keep pushing, you got this. Grabbing towel and water here if needed. And as always throughout the class today, if you need towel and water, take a break and join us later. Not later, take a break and then join us when you're ready. Whew, okay, first climb, here we go. Out in third for this one. RPM slows into the 60s. Add 2 to 4 gears on here to start from that 35 to 40 range. Right into that slower pace here. 2 to 4 gears on, here we go. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. A little bit more on. Finding that beat and sticking to it. Dua Lipa really did something when she put this song out. She knew exactly what she was doing. I won't sing for you because you're just gonna want to turn the video off because I'm a terrible singer. But I'm really vibing with the music right now. 2 to 4 on. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. Coming up on the last part of the song here, last part of this climb. Right here, 2 to 6 go on. Holding that RPM. Right around a 62 on that beat. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Awesome job holding at the top here. Extra gear comes off, 35 to 40. Definitely yelling in here, it's literally just me. We're gonna go right into sprints here down that hill. Still holding out in third. When we sprint, we'll take it to the saddle, pushing 110 to 120. For like 30 seconds, sometimes 15, I don't really know. Little active recovery up here in third. Feeling that tension release from the legs. First sprint coming up, adding 1 to 2 gears on here. Just a little challenge, a little resistance. In 3, 2, 1, drop it back, 110 to 120 right here. In 3, 2, 1, leg slow. Back up to third. We keep moving up here. Getting ready for that next sprint. Just hanging on that nice beat here. Next sprint coming up, it'll be 15 seconds again. In 3, 2, 1, sit it back, push that pace. Only 15 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, leg slow. Lift it back up, one more round. This is gonna be 30 seconds. But you just did 30 seconds, you just split it up. Little recovery here. Already sweating. It's my favorite part of the song right here. Right here for this last sprint, adding 2 to 3 gears on. A little bit more challenging. In 3, 2, 1, drop it back. 30 seconds here, 110 to 120, you got it. Halfway there, keep that push going. In 3, 2, 1. Leg slow, grab a towel and water here. I'll grab some water for myself. All right, now we're going into jumps. Level's gonna be 35 to 40. You have some time here. We'll go around the world for 8 counts, starting in the saddle. Picking up to second, out to third, back up to second, and back down to first. Once again, if these don't feel good to you, feeling free to take it in the saddle, whatever your body needs right now. RPM's gonna be 80 to 90. So finding that now, getting that level, 35 to 40. We're heading right into that first round of jumps. Right here in the saddle, go. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down and hold. So pretty quick jumps going right through it. Adding 1 or 2 gears here, just making sure you have enough to keep you up out of that saddle. RPM holds 80 to 90. So a little bit quick, but fun. Love a good jump song. Coming right up on that next round, we'll do the same thing starting in the saddle. In the saddle for 8, 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, out. 5, 6, 7, up. 5, 6, 7, down. Holding here once again. Option to add 1 to 2 gears here, whatever you're feeling. Oh, we're almost done with class. These 30-minute classes go by so fast. Getting ready for that final round here. Adding gear as needed. Settling into that RPM, 80 to 90. Feeling that music build here. Eight counts in the saddle. I'm totally kidding, this song is over. We're having a great week. All right. Well, awesome, we held that 80 to 90 to the end. That's all we really need. We only have a few more songs left here. 3 more songs of work, actually. We're gonna take it right out of the saddle again. So get that level 35 to 40 baseline. However, we want some extra gear for this because we're gonna go into some isolations. Basically, you'll push those hips back over the saddle and try to freeze from your waist up, only working that lower body, focusing on that core strength as well. So we do need some extra gear, adding 4 to 6 on here. And only doing these isolations if they feel good to you. First one coming up. In 3, 2, 1, hips go back. Upper body freezes. Body should be shaking here. In 3, 2, 1, take it out. So noticing how your body felt there. Making sure you have enough resistance on. Woo, it is snowing out there. So right here out in 3rd, you have some extra gear on. Just holding around a 60 RPM. Right here, adding 2 to 4. We're heading into another isolation. I think there's an actual blizzard happening out there. Right here, send those hips back. Isolation. Three, 2, 1, take it out. All right, we have one more isolation coming up. I promise this time I messed up the last song. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right on that 60. Final isolation here, adding 2 to 4 gears. 3, 2, 1, hips go back. Feeling that strength here, pulling in with that core. In 3, 2, 1, take it out. Awesome job, that was the last one. We're gonna still keep that resistance on, pushing to the end of the song, end of this hill. The ending kind of trails here. Keep pushing. Right against that resistance. All right, 2 more songs of work left here. Back to the base of that hill, 35 to 40. RPM's gonna speed up a little bit because we took some gear off. And it's a different song. Nice throwback here. Last song is also a pretty good throwback. I got excited about this playlist. 65 to 66 RPM here. 2 gears on. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Two gears on. Do I know what we're adding during this song? Not really, we're just gonna go with it. Happy Friday, it's snowing and it's only October. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Two more gears on, building this hill here. Feeling those leg muscles moving here, working hard. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Using that beat to help you push that past that resistance. Two more gears on. Coming up on the end here, finishing strong. See, like I can tell even that wasn't pretty, so apologies for that. Two more gears on, fighting to the end. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. If you have it in you, adding 1 or 2 more gears. Keep that push going, holding strong in third. Oh, that song goes on forever. Extra gear comes off, 35 to 40. You know we have to sprint to the end. You hear my heavy breathing up here. RPM slows back to right around a 60. Once you're able to take it to the saddle. First sprint is 15 seconds. Pushing 110 to 120. I didn't know the counts to the song in my classes all week. Now I got it down. In 3, 2, 1, back for 15. 110 to 120. In 3, 2, 1, let those legs slow. Back up to third. Right here, adding 1 or 2 gears. Next sprint's gonna be 15 again. Next sprint coming up, we'll push 110 to 120. In 3, 2, 1, sit it back. Last short sprint here. In 3, 2, 1, let those legs slow. Last sprint comes up pretty quickly. It's also 30 seconds. Ever feeling good? Option to add 1 or 2 gears here. Just about to fall off this bike, it's fine. Last sprint here, giving it your all. In 3, 2, 1, drop to that saddle. Right here, taking off 110 to 120. We're just combining the last 2 sprints here. Halfway there, keep it going. You got this. In 3, 2, 1. Let those legs slow. Optional walk it out in second or third. So we were talking part of the end of the song. So taking a few seconds here. Grabbing towel and water. Tough 30-second class, 30-minute. Tough 30-minute class here. And tough 30-second sprint we just did. If people have been taking these classes with me, I just want you to know that these are all Friday classes. So I'm falling apart a little bit at the end of the week, but it's all good. Still getting that good workout in. Extra gear comes off here. Sitting up in that saddle, rolling those shoulders back. Right arm's gonna come across. Feeling that stretch here, focusing on that breathing. And left arm goes, right arm goes, you're on your right arm, that goes up and back. Letting those legs just spin out here. Switching sides, so your left arm's gonna come across now. Then we can be going the same way. Left arm comes up and back, opening up the chest again. Arms come back down, we're gonna hit that knob in the middle, press it down to stop those legs. We're gonna carefully pop up on those handlebars. Nice kind of neutral position here, pressing both heels into the floor. Feeling the stretch down the back of both legs. Then we're gonna shift those hips back over the saddle. So that stretch should switch to be more in the down the back side of the front leg. Coming back up to the handlebars, half turn with the leg, so your other leg is in front. Once again, that neutral position, heels press into the floor. And again, hips go back over the saddle, so that stretch should now be in your other front leg, all the way down the back. Coming back up and into that saddle, carefully unclipping those feet. I feel like I'm yelling in this room by myself. Carefully off that bike, right leg, you're gonna grab it, pull it behind you to a quad stretch here. Up, so I'm gonna put one arm up for a balance, well, not me today, but one arm up for a balance challenge if you want to. Can't be great every day. Same leg crosses in front, sitting back into a hip stretch here. Another thing I can't do is sit very far back into my hips, but that's okay, doing the best you can. Standing it back up, almost done here, left leg coming back. Once again, option for that balance challenge. Let's see if I get on this side. There we go. If you have the playlist just rolling right now, then warm-up song came back on, so now I'm getting excited again. Left leg crosses in front, figure four, sitting into those hips. And one more time, one more stretch. Big reach up all the way down to those toes, forward, folding over. Reaching for your knees, your shins, your toes, whatever works. Taking a few moments here, feeling that stretch, reflecting on the class today. Thank you to your body for coming out and working hard. One final reach down, deep breath in, rolling it all the way up. Probably roll it up slowly, I didn't, but you know, if you can do that, that's good. Little twist at the top. Hands to center, round of applause, wherever you are, I don't care. Everyone rocked it today. Well, you're gonna rock it when you take it on YouTube, no one showed up to virtual. All good, I don't care. Makes it easier for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this class today. Once again, my name is Molly. This was Spin 30 on Fridays virtually. I teach it at 12, but no one ever comes on virtually, so it's on YouTube whenever you want to take it. I also teach in person 45-minute classes on Tuesday at 2:30, on Wednesdays at 4:30. If you want to come join me then, get a little extra time with me, 45 minutes. A little bit of a tougher class, but it's always fun. And as always, wear your mask, stay safe, always wash those hands, and have a great weekend.